Okay, what is up, guys? Just wanted to cover this Battlefield briefing, the world of 2042. An article on the on EA's website. You can go check it out. I'll put the link in the description down below. But let's roll through it. We've spoken about all-out warfare and Battlefield Portal already. We're still to reveal Battlefield Hazard Zone, an all-new high-stakes squad-based game type for the Battlefield franchise that they can't wait to tell us about. Right? All right. So, expanding the narrative, the world of 2042 will play a vital role in how we tell the story, and it's one we plan on unraveling over time. You'll learn more about the world through the eyes of the specialists that you play as. Each one has their own story that connects them to the ongoing narrative and to the world itself. The story so far: the world of Battlefield 2042 is in chaos. Resources are dwindling as violent climate change takes hold, and the United States and Russia are on the verge of war. As entire countries collapse, people find themselves with no nation to call home. These nomads are known as the non-patrioted, NOPATs, a diverse group of people who have bound together in clusters across the globe in order to survive the turbulent new world. In Battlefield 2042, you will play as the non-patrioted soldiers with unique skills who have taken up arms. They are known as specialists, tasked with carrying out military operations. Specialists have their own speciality and trait that you can use to give yourself the advantage in combat. Piecing the story together, here we go. The city of Doha, aka the map Hourglass, knows this too well. Each map in Battlefield 2042 has its own story. In the city of Doha, lining the streets are signs detailing evacuation procedures. You'll notice cars that have been left behind in the process of being claimed by the sand their inhabitants were once trying to escape. Now they lie still, providing you with potential cover from enemy fire. Okay, that's cool. Not vastly open spaces. I was talking about this, right? Yeah, okay. We're thinking about this stuff. Okay, we got to see it. We got to experience it, but we're thinking about it. Okay. The world of 2042, you may notice signs and logos on buildings and vehicles. Some of the organizations and businesses we've created for the world will be present in multiple maps. Within Hourglass, you may notice logos of, I might butcher this, oh God, Sinseco. All right, we're going with that. An agricultural company based out of Egypt featuring heavily on renewal. What are the reasons for Sinseco's presence in Hourglass? Other organizations you will encounter include Dazong Electronics and Forsec, a private security company, whose growth increased rapidly as the world plunged into turmoil. Some are quick to point out that they have the backing of numerous wealthy private investors, while American media outlets would likely call their close ties to Russia. These are just a few of the fictional organizations that you will encounter in the world of 2042. Okay, cool. They're building the story. They're giving us some context. All right. Most of us are focused on basically the multiplayer experience, but it's cool that they're doing this. I mean, you'll have some context. What is it in the roughly 20-year difference between 4 in this game? Okay, through Battlefield 2042's maps, you may hear broadcasts from American United News Network, or you might hear the same story from Russians' point of view. Okay, each of these voices aims to give you something different to reflect upon and will help to give context to the events that are unfolding within the world we are creating. The Journey of the NOPATs, a multi-chapter narrative piece written by journalist Ivan Bashir about his experiences while traveling with NOPATs, as well as several specialists, while the world's nations fall to scarce resources, greed, and violent climate change. This piece takes readers on a journey through a series of locations across Battlefield 2042. Why is Doha drowning in sand? Bashir lays out the hard facts of the city's failure to fend off desertification and the suffering of its people, bankruptcy, famine, and political strife, all culminating in the cataclysmic sandstorm assaulting an unprepared metropolis at the same time you're waging war in the city streets. At the conclusion of the Journey of the NOPATs, released an original cinematic piece called Exodus that explored the final chapter of the story in greater detail and reintroduced an old friend. That's obviously Kimble Irish Graves. Battlefield 4, Kimble Irish Graves, yep, returns in 2042 as one of the prominent leaders of the multi-factioned NOPATs and as a playable specialist. Michael K. Williams, the original actor in Battlefield 4, he returns to play the role. Cool. In Battlefield 2042, Irish finds himself at a crossroad with the mysterious Oz, another leader amongst the NOPATs. Oh, okay. I didn't really like when I watched the movie or the short. I didn't get that Oz was actually part of the Notepads. Okay, maybe I completely missed that when I watched the short. I thought he was like the opposition. In a way, well, he became the opposition actually. So yeah, I guess technically they were together. In terms of faction. That's a cool shot. Okay, so this is what I wanted originally. I wanted them to break this down, and I hope that they do this for the specialists going forward. And EA Dice, if you ever see this, probably won't. But if you ever do, please break down your specialists like this, please. So Irish is an engineer. His specialty is fortification system. His trait is veteran. Okay, so as an engineer, Irish is a great asset to any team. His specialty is fortification system, which allows him to place two separate items in the world: the DCS deployable cover and the APS 36 shoot down sentinel. The DCS deployable cover, you can place the cover on nearly any flat surface, creating a small protective barrier that allows your allies to see out through its bulletproof glass. This barrier can protect you and your allies from incoming fire until its health pool is depleted. As Iris, you can place multiple covers on the map. So it has a health. It has a health pool. So how much that is and all that jazz, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Okay, so what else? Obtaining some medical and ammo crates and teaming up with Boris and his SG-36 sentry gun will allow you to build your own castle-like fort. That is not a good thing. That is no bad. No bad. No. Yeah, when you 10x that shit, it's gonna be a problem on a capture point. God damn it, Dice. All right, let's go on. The APS-36 shoot-down sentinel. The APS-36 is a rocket's worst nightmare. Once placed into the world on nearly any flat surface, it eliminates incoming explosive projectiles within proximity, grenades and rockets, etc. Okay. Turning a once deadly weapon into a puff of smoke. Kind of cool, but I could see this being abused. Any flat surface, so like the hood of a car. Are we going there? Because that's definitely going to happen if that's the case. Placing the APS-36 next to a vehicle will give it an automatic protection from incoming missiles while placing it. But I swear to God, I did not read this yet. I swear. Behind cover can force the enemy to reposition in their attack, but beware, an EMP or savvy hack attack can put the system out of action. Well, to be fair, okay, it's highlighted, okay, like if we're being 100% honest, I didn't like dive deeply. I just like highlighted the points that I thought were important, okay? Veteran. Irish's veteran trait allows him to dig in and stay alive. That's vague. He will always spawn with a small amount of body armor that can be replenished whenever he collects dropped ammo packs from defeated foes. Okay. Didn't I call the fact that, like, I didn't even, the other video I didn't I straight out call, I'm yelling, didn't I straight out call the fact that the problematic issue was going to be teaming up Irish with Boris? I freaking called it, man. Like, you're gonna have sentry turrets behind shields. This is gonna be interesting, man. Don't think it won't happen. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna happen. People are gonna turtle the shit out of points, and you're gonna like they just said. What did they say? Castle defense, basically, right? What was that line that they used? Castle-like fort. No. You better have something that can blow that thing up super quick, not just gunfire. I'm sorry. Wait, no. Let me think about that. No, you just negated rockets and grenades. I don't know how many uses that thing gets, or if it has a cooldown. If it has a cooldown, or if it's a one-time use, cool. Oh man, you can do some fun, cool stuff with this. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that I'm thinking about how this mechanic can be abused, it's definitely gonna happen. And we'll leave it here. And I'll leave the link to the article in the description down below. And you guys, if you guys want, you can read the dev corner. I believe it has two narrative directors. It has two narrative designers. It has a world director, and then it has a couple other devs that pop in onto this if that you guys are interested. So have at it. If you guys like the video, hit the like button. I would appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.